Literally.
Oh, he keeps.
Brady goes
Nobody's
to bed
worried
and thinks
about
about Jimmy Garoppolo. He took his job. You stabbed footballs.
your favorite quarter. Bro, Garoppolo is trash.
And
The
and and,
Niners
and
are
look what
trash.
happened the
let's
last
get
time.
back on topic.
Thing is though, Foles. Like, bro, how do you lose to a quarterback named Foles?
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode on Udoka's Takes. Now, the day we're recording this, it is Tuesday, April 27th, 2 nights away from the first round of the NFL Draft, which is on Thursday, April 29th, ESPN and ABC. Now, obviously, we're doing a little preview of the draft since, as I said, it's 2 days before. So today we got Justin, Leroy, Annan, and Terry all with us to talk about the biggest rumors and the biggest moves that should be taking place on draft night. So how are you guys feeling with your teams and the draft?
We better not sell the bag.
Same with us. Not gonna hold you.
27-31 is looking mighty sweet this year.
The Ravens have a tendency of trading up and picking some bad people. Besides 2018.
Ravens are going to trade up to 11 with the Giants and draft Jalen Waddle.
What?
Nah, but
bro. To be honest,
we
that
will
doesn't
have
sound
to
like
trade. We will have to trade, like give one of our like all pros. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, Ravens just need some edge, bro. Like, come.
Been dumb for the past 5 years, bro. I promise you, it's gonna happen, bro.
If Jalen Phillips is there, they need to take him with no hesitation.
But you gotta take in consideration. Has he not played in the year?
Who, Jalen Phillips?
Yeah, because didn't he have like an injury or something?
I think so, but like, bro, he had like 15 sacks 1 year.
Same, but I mean, Greg, that other from
Rousseau?
Gregory Rousseau, 15 point something sacks. He was going crazy this year. I got my eye on him. He going crazy. He's sleeping. He might go to the second round.
So we already started talking about the Ravens, so we'll just stick with them. We can say our main needs has to be edge rusher has to be primarily. Wide receiver is a close one. Then even replace the offensive line and get in somebody that can touch the opposing team's quarterback as well on the D line.
Safety too, low key.
And I wouldn't mind touching safety too. Josh Clark.
And we need secondary.
If you can upgrade, why not?
Nah, for me it's Clark and Elliott, bro. I don't like them. I really don't. They're really bad at their jobs.
Elliott's not bad. I like Deshaun.
I like Deshaun. Cool. It's just Chuck Clark is nowhere to be found. Deshaun Elliott has to pick up the pieces for him basically. In pass coverage, he is horrible. That's why the Bills was just going crazy on us every time. He kept run committing 24/7. It was just horrible. It was just a horrible day.
That one hit he had on Derrick Henry. And
God, yes,
Smith.
Sir. Ow.
The Ravens have been rumored around with big draft prospects, the likes of Azeez Ojulari. You have Terrence Marshall Jr. You have Jason Owe. You have Rashad Bateman. So I named 2 wide receivers and 2 edge rushers. And there's even been some mock drafts that say the Ravens potentially either with the 27th or 31st pick end up getting an offensive lineman in the first round instead of waiting back. So most of us here Baltimore fans, other than Leroy and Annan. But what would you guys do if you're the Ravens with both picks? So with 27th and with 31st, what would you do?
What I would do is you don't draft the right tackle in the first round. You don't. You have to draft the left tackle in the first round. So the tackles in the first round that's not going to happen for me. If they stay back for the 27th pick, I think they take Rashad Bateman. And then for the 31st, I'm saying the best edge that's left on the board, they take. And then later in the draft, then that's when they get their tackle because you can't draft a right tackle is not promised in the first round. It's just showed in history. So
you like Bateman over Marshall Jr. at wide receiver, if they're both available?
Yes.
You have any explanation for that, or you just think one's gonna fit the scheme better? Like, what's your reason to that?
I think Bateman fits the Ravens scheme better. From watching Terrence film, he always has the ball in his hands when Jamar Chase, because Jamar Chase didn't play this year. He always had the ball in his hands. Rashad Bateman doesn't need to have the ball in his hands. He is the best. He is the best pass blocker in the draft at receiver, in my opinion. So obviously the Ravens like to run the ball. So he is their. He's my favorite. He's my favorite person to draft, just because of their run game. Because he has the best run. He's the best run blocker at receiver.
27. I honestly think we should go. I'm gonna agree with Justin on that. Rashad Bateman. Rashad is a very, very versatile player. He's way more versatile than Race. He's that go get it guy. He's that hurry up if you need to hurry to make a play on third down, hurry to get that first down. You know, hurry to get the ball out. He's right there. In my comparison, I think he's another Michael Thomas, but in addition on the route running, he's smooth with the route running. He has a great change of direction. He's cool. Now for pick 31, I think Ravens go edge. And for edge rusher, it depends because, you know, some teams is looking at Jalen Phillips, Gregory Rousseau, and all of that. But if those two aren't there, it's between Azeez Ojulari and Jason Owe from Penn State, one from Georgia, and I think we have to go with Azeez Ojulari. He got good hands. He can cause chaos in the pocket. If you on that 101, you're losing. I don't care who you are. You're losing. You could be an all-pro left tackle. You're losing. You can scheme him up differently. We have one of the best defensive coordinators, so Wink can scheme him up differently. He could drop back in coverage too.
Didn't he run a 4?
Yeah, he ran like a 4-4, 4-3, I think.
Yeah.
He's just crazy.
Chase Young, right? Chase Young run a 4-6, right? What do you think they're gonna do with a guy who runs a 4-3 at 210 pounds?
Double team at most. They probably would double team.
But weight matters, bro. Like I don't.
Yeah,
think,
weight does matter.
Like Chase Young is like 260 and he's 6'5". He's not built like a receiver. At this point, to me, Jason always like he's maybe like 6'5", 252, but he's built in a leaner weight than Chase Young, and Chase Young looks like a truck. Jason always looks like a running back ish.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in NFL, like there's gonna be a tackle who will maul you and you're not surviving.
But I mean that's the difference between him and Azeez. Azeez has great hands. Jason, he's that almost player. So he's like a Yannick Ngakoue, basically. He's like that almost player. He almost touches the quarterback. He almost gets the sack. That's what happened a lot with Azeez. I mean, with Yannick Ngakoue this year. That's who I think he's compared with too. But I mean, yeah, that's it.
I'd trade up first of all. So I'd trade the 27th and the 94th to go up to 20 to take Jalen Phillips, right? Because I think if you stay at 27, there's not a high likelihood that you're gonna get your guy. Because always cool, but like if you want a long-term solution that's better than Judon and what's his name? Ngakoue, you want Jalen Phillips. Because I feel like Owe fits the profile of like a Judon-ish, you know. He's quick, but he doesn't necessarily, you know, make any impacts, like significant impacts on the defense. I think if you really want a player, you have Jalen Phillips, who just comes in there and disrupts everything in the passing game. And for you to do that, you have to trade up to 20 because that's where he's going to be at. If you wait back for a receiver at 31, you're going to get a nice receiver. Like Terrence Marshall Jr. will be there. And for the Ravens, although Bateman is an all-around threat, he can do everything, that's not what they need. They need a long threat because Marquise Brown is not that at all. They have Sammy Watkins. Obviously, they had Sammy Watkins. He's on the left. If you put, you know, TMJ on the right, and then you have him in the slot, you have Lamar, all his weapons, and an extra tight end. That makes for a perfect offense. just in case someone shuts down your running game. It makes sense to me, at least.
Jalen Phillips is a Miami Hurricane, and the Ravens have 2 Hall of Famers from down there, so you never know what
And
could
we got a
happen,
Miami
what the
Hurricane on
James
this
could do.
team too.
Let's talk about Leroy, your team, San Francisco 49ers. Obviously, they got hit with probably the most injuries out of all teams from the last season. We heard your coach, Kyle Shanahan, say, and quote, "After going through this process, I feel good about 5 guys at 3. 5 different players that you could potentially pick up at the 3rd pick." So you as a 49ers fan, who are you preferring to go get?
Hypothetically speaking, I don't know who the 5 are, but I'd say Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Fields, Mac Jones, and Jamar Chase. Let's say Jamar Chase because we need. Listen, if we're trading up to 3, right, and we know that we have Debo and we have IU, but in the case that those 2 get injured, who are we gonna throw the ball to? Because Kittle could get injured too. Jamar Chase, just saying, because Debo can play in the slot. He runs the ball from end arounds half of the time, But my preferred choice is Justin Fields. Everybody knows why. I mean, everybody saw the tape. Everybody saw what he did in the CFP against number 1 team in the country, against the number 1 overall prospect, top defense, everything. He did. He dominated them. He had 300 yards passing, 4 tutties?
6 tutties.
And 6 tutties. If your whole issue is a quarterback who can't make an impact in the game, is a non-game manager, Justin Fields is the definition of a non-game manager. He makes plays. He stands out. Look at the last time Kyle Shanahan had a mobile quarterback. They went to the conference championship.
No, they went to Super Bowl. Kaepernick and went to Super Bowl.
No, I'm talking about when he was on the Redskins, coaching RG3.
Oh yeah,
Kyle Shanahan.
They went to the conference
championship, and
he does
they
work
lost.
That we can get out the pocket.
They lost to us. Kyle Shanahan has made a career of making mediocre quarterbacks turn into stars. Matt Ryan, he's not the best quarterback in the world. He was the MVP under Shanahan. Jimmy Garoppolo, they won. They went to the Super Bowl under Shanahan. All right, where RG3, he went to the conference championship and they were dominating literally everybody. If he didn't get injured, they would have probably went back. He might have went to the Super Bowl. That was his rookie. That was his rookie or sophomore year in the NFL. Justin Fields is way better than RG3 as a passer. I can tell you that right now.
He really is.
He
really
probably
is.
is faster than him.
That's not even a competition. That's not a competition at all.
So if honestly, you take a more mobile and a more dynamic passing RG3 and put him in Shanahan's offense with double the weapons that he had in Washington, that's easy Super Bowl. I don't even see no competition.
And how you feel that, as obviously you're a Bucks fan, Brady and all them, reigning Super Bowl champions, and you hear somebody that didn't even make the playoffs say there's no competition and you're in the same Western Conference or NFC, my bad. How do you feel about that?
Obviously, he's just talking because he has the option to talk, bro. Nobody, we're not worried about what he's talking
Listen,
about, bro. Playoff breed is a different breed, bro. We don't care about Garoppolo. None of the Garoppolo is not a problem.
But thing is, though, Brady left New England because of Garoppolo.
Yeah, Here goes yapping.
Because Belichick didn't want Brady no more. So Garoppolo took over the team while Brady was poking holes in footballs. But while Brady was poking holes in footballs, got suspended for it. Bro, right? Now you got Garoppolo leading the team 4-1 while Brady was sticking his knife in footballs. And look what's happening now.
Bro, look what's happening. He just won a ring, bro. It's literally nothing.
No one cares about your ring.
The Niners, no
one cares.
The Niners are not winning away in the next decade. I'm sorry.
You realize our offensive line is better than the Chiefs, right?
I don't
care. You realize that, right? You realize our defense is 10 times better than the Chiefs, right?
Garoppolo's terrible. Quarterback's 20 times worse.
Fields is gonna be our quarterback. We're not talking about Garoppolo.
Oh my God.
If we put Fields under centers, you're not touching him.
These predictions.
And who's gonna guard Kittle? Who's guarding Kittle? You mean tell me Devin White's gonna guard Kittle?
Kittle. Bro, when we play y'all see, bro. I'm not even gonna do all that talking, bro.
Kittle match will be something to watch, bro.
The 49ers are not beating the Bucks,
Mostert, bro. Come, are you serious? We're
I
better than
don't
the
care
Chiefs
how many
when it comes
weapons.
to like overall
Better
team
than the-
wise with
Bro.
Fields.
The Chiefs are dogging the 49ers. I'm sorry.
Bro, they didn't dog us. Look, bro, if you watch the Super Bowl, which I think everybody should
Y'all
have watched it,
sold. Y'all crumbled.
literally, that's the
Trash.
issue. The quarterback.
Crumbled.
If he throws a 50-yard dot to Emmanuel Sanders down the sideline, we win the game.
Crumbled.
He was listen. I don't even want to hear from a team who
Crumbled.
literally is scared of Jimmy Garoppolo. Literally,
Oh, he keeps.
Brady goes to
Nobody's
bed
worried
and thinks about Jimmy Garoppolo. He took his job.
That's actually not
took his
true.
job.
He
It
goes to
really
bed.
is though, bro. Why do you
No,
think?
no, he goes to bed thinking about Nick Foles and Eli Manning. Let's be real. I think
Okay,
Nick
yeah.
Foles.
Maybe even Joe
Okay.
Flacco after that 2012 run. Might be into that too.
Yeah,
Nah.
Nobody
Your
respects.
favorite
Nobody
quarterback
respects.
looks up the breed.
Bro, you stabbed footballs.
Your favorite bro, Garoppolo is trash.
And-
The
and-
Niners
and
are
look what
trash.
happened the
let's
last
get back
time.
on topic, bro.
It's
Let's
not
get back
adding
on
Look what happened
topic.
the
anything,
look what
bro.
happened the
Get back
last
on
time.
You're
topic.
doing a
Look what
lot
happened
of
the last time
talking, bro.
Garoppolo played Breeze. We sent them home.
Yo,
I don't
oh
want to
my
hear it,
God.
bro.
He keeps saying,
Listen, just
send
tell me,
them home.
tell me when Brady done stabbing footballs.
Tell
bro.
me when Garoppolo wins a ring, bro.
Bro, he
Let me
stabbed
know.
footballs to beat Andrew
Let
Luck.
me know. Let me know. Next time
Garoppolo already has
he
like
wins
two.
a ring. The next time he
He has
wins
like
a ring,
he
let me
has
know.
like 2 rings
Let
on
me
the
know.
bench.
Let me know. Mahomes packed them up.
I'm
I don't want to hear it.
hold up, bro. Let me
You
actually
lost.
see.
You
Because he
lost.
listen,
You lost,
listen,
bud.
so we're talking about losses, right? And Nick Foles sent y'all packing, right?
Oh my God. How many
Fairly
rings did Brady
special.
have?
Fairly
How
special.
many rings did Brady
Everybody
have?
talking about a loss, right? But I'd rather get beat by Mahomes than get beat by
Bro,
Nick Foles. All right.
Does Brady, bro,
Bro,
his win
listen,
percentage
y'all
is
got
off
beat
the
by
charts.
I'm sorry, but I
Foles.
can't lose to somebody named Foles, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
Here goes this
You
Lamar
lost to Nick
Jackson
Foles in the
quarterback.
Super Bowl. Bro,
Listen.
look what he's
Oh my
doing, bro.
God. Oh my
And for
Bro,
your
let's
record,
get back on topic.
Jimmy
bro.
Garoppolo is a 2-time
Let's get-
Super Bowl champion, by the way. He's a
Here we
2-time Super
go.
Bowl champion.
He was a backup though.
He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
He was a backup though.
He has 2 rings.
Garoppolo is trash, bro.
If he got 2 rings, that means LaShawn McCoy's a Hall of Famer, bro.
LaShawn McCoy is a Hall of Famer.
I mean, he is. He kind of is already.
He's a Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Fame without the rings, anyway.
Yeah, without the rings, to be honest.
He doesn't even need rings to be a Hall of Fame. He did his job. Thing is, though, Foles, like, bro, how do you lose to a quarterback named Foles? What is he? Yo, listen, can someone explain to me what Foles has done in his career? Nothing at all. That's behind every single quarterback in the nation, bro. Bro, this is listen. This is the same guy that says. This is the same guy that says his playlist consists of Christian rap. His playlist consists of Christian rap.
You'll be waiting 10
Dreams
years.
and nightmares, bro.
You'll be waiting 10 years.
Talk about Garoppolo. Garoppolo is 10
You'll
times
be
better
waiting-
than
you'll
whoever
be
you want to
wait-
say.
Bro,
Nick
you'll
Foles.
be waiting
Nick
10
Foles.
years just to get to the second round, bro. I'm
Did
sorry.
you forget that Bill
I'm
Belichick
sorry.
picked
You'll be
Garoppolo
waiting
over
10
Brady?
years, bud.
He picked
You'll be
Garoppolo
waiting
over
10
Brady.
years, bud.
Bro, what does Brady even
do I
do?
care
He kisses
about
his son
Bill
on the mouth,
Belichick's
bro.
opinion, bro?
Like, bro, listen, we're talking about a
now
quarterback
you're
who
just bringing
kisses
up
his son on the mouth,
irrelevant
bro.
things.
On the lips.
We're talking about Jimmy Garoppolo, who can't throw a football, bro.
He literally
getting
took Brady's job.
He's getting
Brady,
paid to look
yo,
nice on
Bill
the field,
Belichick
bro.
said that, literally Brady said, Coach Bill was taking Garoppolo over
This
me
nigga
because
keep
he's
talking
better
about
than
Bill
you, you
Belichick.
bum. You bum.
He keep talking about Bill Belichick, bro.
Listen.
You don't get topic, bro. Next topic.
Yeah, anyway, next topic, bro. I'm tired of arguing Patriots fans.
So, Annan, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, let's just stay on that topic, on that road. We'll stick with the New England Patriots. So, obviously, they're holding the 15th pick, right? They were 15th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's been talks that maybe Cam Newton's 1 year is over as the starting quarterback, and they could potentially draft up for maybe somebody like you have Kyle Trask, have Justin Fields.
Oh.
Then maybe even potentially draft up to get Najee Harris, which I don't think that's gonna happen, but
What?
that's still rumor.
At 15?
No.
They're
You
gonna
saying
draft
like
up. They're gonna
later
draft.
on? Later on, like
Straight up, Najee Harris going to the Cardinals. He going number 16. Bro.
Nah, that's too much. That's too much.
The
Because then you got to,
Steelers, no.
yeah, the Steelers. Because then that's too much. You got to share the ball with Chase Edmonds, James Conner. They got to share the ball with D Hop,
No,
AJ
the Cardinals
Green.
deep
Like
defense, bro. Like I don't
that's
even
what
know
I'm
what's up with
saying.
them.
That's why they're trying to invest into the defense. Them trying to get JJ Watt good. Them getting the corner secondary that will help them a lot. JC Horn will help them a lot. Something like that will help them a lot.
Yeah. So if you're Bill Belichick and you're the one making that decision, do I draft a rookie quarterback and make him my guy,
I would like to
or
go
do
first.
I stick with Cam and see how that goes?
Look, I'm trading up to get Justin Fields. And the reason why I say that is because Justin Fields can learn under Cam. He already has a relationship with Cam. Let him go under Cam, see how he is. If Cam's not doing
But hold on, I don't
good,
mean to pause you right there. But do
yeah.
you think Cam's ego is gonna get in the way? Because we've seen his clips on IG.
Yeah, we seen the nah, honestly. I think Cam knows when his time will come. He like a mentor to Justin. So I mean, as far as though that's to be honest, that's kind of one of the reasons why he in the top three, in my opinion, top three for draft picks. So I feel as though Cam will try to guide Justin to be that guy in New England for the next 10 years. So I think Patriots will try to trade up to get Justin. Top of that, I think they need to trade up a little bit more, probably in the first round. I think they need to get another running back. Another running back. I would try to get Travis Etienne out of Clemson. He had pretty good numbers this year. He had like a 900 rushing yards with like a couple TDs. He had 1,000 yards in 2 years. So I mean that's good. So I would try to trade up to get him, or try to get Jabril Cox out of LSU. Their defense was just terrible last year. They did good, but they had injuries too. So I feel as though if they invested into that defense, they would be good. Even though with the addition of Matthew Judon and all that, I feel as though they would be good if they get some depth on that defense.
For me, if I'm the Patriots, I take Mac Jones at 15, bro. You don't do anything, like just sit there. You don't gotta waste any draft capital, and then wait at 46 and get Javonte Williams. That way you get your running back, you get whatever you want, your whole 9 yards, everything that you ever wanted in life. That's you get it from.
I'm not believing the Mac Jones hype. And that's like that with like every Alabama QB. Alabama has one of the best recruitings in the whole world. They're gonna have Alabama QBs are gonna have numbers like that because they have like a whole bunch of talent. You see past years Mark Ingram, you see Josh Jacobs, you see Derrick Henry. Then in the past couple years, you see Jerry Jeudy, you see Calvin Ridley. And that was like that while Jalen Hurts was there, while Tua Tagovailoa, whatever how you say his name, was there. So, I mean, they have a good history once it comes to building an offense. But, I mean, when it comes to especially to those Alabama QBs, they're going to have numbers like that because they build their QBs around like that. So, I mean, I don't believe the hype like that.
Terry, but you got to think. Who in this draft is closest to Tom Brady?
Mac Jones.
My point exactly.
But still, I'm not believing
6 Super Bowls with the most unathletic quarterback in the league.
Yes,
Mac
but still.
Let's be honest, he's not. So I don't believe the hype in him going number 3. But if he drops to the Patriots, he's gonna strive in that offense. It's inevitable.
Thinking they should go with Kyle Trask or Justin Fields. I don't want to see.
Whoa.
And the reason why I say that is because you already got your tight ends. Patriots have a history of not really using wide receivers like that. Tight ends, you see Greg Gronkowski. They didn't brought up two tight ends this year. They didn't brought up Hunter Henry or Jonnu Smith. You got Kyle Trask. You obviously seen what he done with what's his name, Kyle Pitts. So I mean, I would rather go with a guy that already knows how to develop a good relationship with a tight end. I'd rather go with that, honestly.
But the same argument you make for what's his name? for Mac Jones, the same argument you can make against Kyle Trask. He had Kadarius Toney and Kyle Pitts, and literally.
But still, I mean, in my opinion, Kadarius is not top 5. Kadarius is not top 5, but I mean, it's weird because like Kadarius wasn't really like he's not an upside guy. He's like a deep threat guy. But I mean, even though at the same time, like this is his like first year as like going crazy in that Florida offense. He's like a Tyreek Hill. But I mean, I don't think Kadarius is really like that. So I mean, I'd rather go with Kyle Trask that has a good relationship with tight ends. Kyle Pitts had like 14 tutties this year. I think. Did he have 14 tutties? I don't know. 14 tutties with like 700 yards. I'd rather go with that.
Like, no, it wasn't done on like no 70-yard beautiful pass. Dude. No, like he catch the ball maybe 20 yards, shake somebody at like 6'6", 250, shake somebody run his like 4.6 speed, just he destroy people. I don't like Kyle Trask. I just don't think his NFL comp to me is Tim Tebow. Like he just doesn't really, provide me the NFL quarterback, type. I just think that Mac Jones, like even if you look at all the Alabama quarterbacks in the NFL recent years, they've done like pretty well. Like considering their situations, Tua has the worst line in the NFL. I don't want to hear like his line is so bad. Every single play is on the run, throwing a Devontae Parker.
I would say Jalen Hurts, honestly. Jalen Hurts he had to run all the time. I'm sorry.
And
I mean, there was time. They made good production though at the same time too. They made good production.
And I'm saying like Mac Jones is a Heisman finalist. Regardless of however many weapons you have, it's very easy for you to be bad with a lot of weapons. Like it's very easy. Super easy. And the fact that he was, and it's like thing is, Devontae Smith was getting pretty balls. Like it wasn't like Kyle Trask. Like he was getting beautiful passes. Mac Jones isn't like a 4.4 speed guy, but he can throw the ball. Like he can throw the ball. His release point, okay, you can work NFL coaches with that, bro. There's so many young offensive coordinators that played quarterback in college that like Sean McVay or like that. I mean, there's multiple. Josh McDaniels is one of them. If he worked with Brady for that many years and Brady was able to turn from a bum to best quarterback of all time, you mean to tell me that Mac Jones can't do that?
Look into that offense. It seems as though it was like now it's like the Patriots. It's like they seem like a run heavy offense as of right now. Passing wise, I don't really know. You can't really go off about last year because of injuries and all that stuff. But I mean, they did that. They did have the addition of Nelson Aguilar too. So I mean, also at the same time, it's kind of hard to judge that. But I mean, I still go with Kyle Trask.
So thank you guys for watching this video. Let us know any big draft. Before the draft comes on, let us know in the comments below what you guys think is gonna happen. Big moves that might happen. We didn't speak about it, but never know. Julio Jones might get traded on draft night. So just let us know down in the comments what you guys think. Again, thank you guys for watching this video. And we'll see you guys with our post reaction of the NFL draft to the first round.
Micah Parsons will be winning Defensive Rookie of the Year.